Never a shortage of dumb people doing really stupid things. Welcome to another edition of Idiotology with Lynch and Taco. 1011 WJRR. Bunch of freaking idiots.
All right, 9:05 this morning. We'll start in with another week of Rock the Bank $1,000 cash giveaways with 13 of them each day while you rock on the job.
You get that keyword, you enter it at our website. JRR is already getting a bunch of winners, so add your name to that list. And remember my little trick. Mondays are the easiest day for you to win. People coming off of a big football weekend, party weekend, they might not be that with it. You are, though, so you're going to enter that keyword. Do that first one. That's all I ask, right, Pat?
Yep, 9:05.
Just do that first one, and if you don't win, you don't win, but you can't win if you don't try.
So one of the interesting side stories with the weekend weather that consumed so much of the country with wintry conditions. The roadway warning signs that they can change to say whatever.
Like the one down south that they said blank off to the mayor or whoever it was.
Yeah, I'm talking about like the road condition signs that you see. FEMA, we're told not to include any messages regarding watching out for ice.
Was it just because you're a moron if you didn't know to watch out for ice?
No, Bob. Think about it for a second.
Ice. I gotcha. Those little, the illegal snatchers.
They were concerned that highway signs could be turned into memes and mockery would ensue, even though the intent would be to warn the public about not immigrations and custom enforcement agents, but rather actual ice on roadways around the country.
God forbid you say black ice.
So they replace the phrases with extreme,
frozen moisture,
extreme conditions, hazardous conditions, anything but ice. So hopefully most people who were in the areas that were impacted the hardest got the message ahead of time. Being out on the road, probably not the best idea.
That's what I was getting at. You got to be a complete moron if you didn't know all this was coming. Every bit of water's been bought out in those areas. And
that is one good thing is no one was caught off guard with this because they knew a week out that this thing was developing. So.
And that it was going to be like nothing we've seen in years. And it damn sure was if you were watching that Denver game yesterday. Wowzers.
Cold weather is going to seep down our way starting later today and going to settle in for over a week. So most of the country will be in the deep freeze for the next week to 10 days.
But for us, thankfully, not a deep freeze. Well, at least right here in this vicinity. Maybe our northern listeners.
Philip Nitschke has spent more than 3 decades arguing the right to die should belong to people, not doctors. This is the guy who created the suicide pod.
We talked about him about a month ago. Yeah.
This is not the Jack Kevorkian from back in the day. That's another. This is the guy, this nitrogen pod.
He's the 2026 and 25 version of Kevorkian.
His pod is available for those who feel like they want to check out for whatever the reason may be. Nitrogen, you climb in and it fills with nitrogen and it's lights out.
Yeah.
He says that AI should decide who can end their life rather than a person having to get clearance about their mental capacity and ability to make a choice from a psychiatrist or psychologist.
I'm all about people having that choice because we've all seen somebody suffer, multiple people suffer, and it sucks to sit there bedside and see somebody. I went through it recently. It was the worst. But AI decided?
Hasn't AI already inadvertently told some people to kill themselves?
Yeah.
When they weren't even...
No, they were normal people.
Seeking such a path.
No. Just normal people day-to-day life going all right now? I said, yeah, you should probably off yourself.
You know, look, I have a hard time disagreeing with this dude. If somebody is absolutely miserable with debilitating conditions and they decide they want to do this pod thing, okay, and that's their decision and they're of clear mind. Fine, I'm not.
That's what I just said.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Because we've all sat by the bedside of somebody who's suffering, and
Right.
this sucks.
Right. But this is just, come on, dude. Seriously.
Forget all the pod. Okay, take AI out of the scenario, first off. Second off, forget this pod that you got to climb into. Just give them a suicide pill. And it's not even that.
Cyanide like in the spy movies.
No, we just call it a rest easy pill. R.I.P. You know? When you're taking the blood pressure medicine in the morning or night, whenever you take it, make sure that you don't take that RIP pill. Or your blood pressure is going to go way the hell down.
Fumbling around looking for aspirin and you accidentally grab your RIP pill.
You don't make that mistake. You keep that thing in a very secret place that only you and your loved one know where it is.
Do you know what Palak Paneer is?
One more time, Palak?
Palak Paneer.
See, if you said plaque veneer, I would know it was teeth-wise. But Palak Paneer, no, I don't.
It's some Indian dish that is incredibly popular, I guess, in India. It's made of pureed spinach and paneer, considered an Indian equivalent of cottage cheese.
Yum.
Sounds, well...
gross.
Well, an Indian couple who are students at a university in Colorado are now $200,000 to the good after they brought a legal suit claiming food racism was what they experienced when they warmed up a dish of this Palak Paneer in a University of Colorado at Boulder microwave in a student common area. And students immediately began to mock, what the hell is that smell? I'd imagine that microwaved cottage cheese does not probably...
God, that sounds disgusting.
So they bring this lawsuit saying that they experienced all this, humiliation and whatever else goes along with someone making fun of your food being microwaved.
Who paid the $200K?
The university!
Now, they're just dumbasses.
The university stroked a check for $200,000 to this couple.
You never give into it. Nah. We have nothing to do with what... Look, Charles down there just heated up fish the other day, and everybody jumped up his keister. Your Palak veneer, just eat your spinach and cottage cheese.
Hey, I would never advocate really doing this, but I am curious as to what microwave cottage cheese would actually smell like.
Do it. Go home and do it today.
Well, I'm not going to do it at my house. I was just wondering if anybody has some that they're bringing to work with them this morning.
I thought you were going to, when you go, hey, I'm not going to advise this, I thought you were going to say, anybody that has leftover fish from the weekend, just put it in the microwave, the work microwave, and put it in the microwave 5 minutes and walk away.
Anybody decides to do the cottage cheese in the microwave experiment at work this morning, let us know how that goes, would you? Please?